Picture this. You're at a party, you lock eyes with someone across the room, and suddenly it feels like you've known them forever. Is it fate, or is there a science behind that magical click? Today, we're diving into a book that's all about revolutionizing your approach to relationships, how to make anyone fall in love with you. Trust me, this isn't just another dating guide, it's a fresh take on love that'll speak to you whether you're single or already coupled up. Let's break this down into 3 parts. We're talking key concepts that'll take you from that first meet cute all the way to long-term love. First up, similarity. Some of you might think opposites attract, right? Research shows we're actually drawn to people who remind us of ourselves. You know that feeling when you meet someone and it's like you've known them forever? That's similarity working its magic. But don't wait around for that feeling to find you. Be proactive. Look for those common threads, and don't be shy about pointing them out. The book lays out 3 levels of similarity. First level, shared interests and hobbies. Do you both geek out over the same music? Binge watch the same shows? Second level, shared worldviews. Do you see eye to eye on the big stuff? Third level, shared views on love and relationships. What does happily ever after look like to both of you? Let's zoom in on that first level. Ask yourself, do I actually enjoy doing things with this person? The more you share experiences, the stronger your bond becomes. It's not about putting on a show. It's about genuinely connecting over shared passions. Here's a quick story. The author's friend Phil met a girl at a party. He tried to impress her with suggestions for dates, a jazz club, watching Casablanca, but struck out both times. The conversation fizzled. Lesson learned? Common interests are key. Moving on to level 2, shared worldviews. Do your values align? A university study found that just telling your date you have similar worldviews can improve your connection. Pretty powerful stuff. Take the author's friend Lucia, for example. She's an animal lover who works at a shelter. Her ex saw animals as food, but her new date? He went out of his way to help an injured dog. Boom, instant connection. Remember, it's quality over quantity when it comes to shared values. A few strong ones can create a rock-solid bond. Now let's tackle that third level, views on love. This is the big one. What does love mean to you and your partner? Many people dodge this question, only to face problems down the road when their views clash. Think about it. How close should you be? How much independence do you need? What should each partner bring to the table? Getting clear on these issues early can save you a lot of heartache later. Here's the thing, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to love. Your perfect balance of intimacy and independence might be someone else's nightmare. The key is finding someone who shares your vision of love. All right, let's dive into the second key concept, equivalence. This is all about what happens when you're both feeling the spark and thinking, hey, should we make this official? Now, I know what you're thinking. Love should be all about those butterflies and starry eyes, right? Well, not so fast. Even the most romantic souls out there consider some practical stuff when they're picking a forever person. We all do it, even if we don't like to admit it. We ask ourselves, what's in it for me? I get it, that sounds a bit cold. But hang on, because it's not as shallow as you might think. The book breaks it down into 6 main factors: looks, cash, status, smarts, personality, and character. Here's the good news, 2 pieces of it actually. First up, I did a little survey. Over 100 people spilled the beans on what they value most in a partner. And guess what? Looks, money, and status weren't top of the list. People were way more into brains, personality, and character. Second, even if you're not feeling like a 10 out of 10 in the looks department, don't sweat it. You can totally boost your attractiveness game. Let me tell you about this wild TV experiment. They had this gorgeous actress standing by a broken-down car. Drivers were falling over themselves to help her, even crossing traffic. Then they tried it again with a less conventionally attractive actress. The results was not so hot. People barely slowed down. Now, you might be thinking, see, looks are everything. But hold up, these two actresses weren't that different looking. The real difference is that the first one was all smiles and confidence, while the second one looked miserable and wouldn't make eye contact. So here's the deal, it's not just about your face, it's about how you carry yourself. Confidence and good vibes can make you way more attractive. And the best part is you can work on that stuff. Now, equivalence isn't just about picking a partner, it's about keeping things sweet long-term too. But don't get it twisted. It's not about expecting your partner to give while you sit back and relax. That's not going to make anyone happy. The secret sauce is balance. Both of you putting in effort and reaping the rewards. Here's a mind bender for you. Want to make someone like you more? Ask them for help. I know, it sounds backwards, but science backs this up. It's all about this thing called commitment consistency. Basically, when we do something, our brain tries to justify it. So when you help someone, your brain goes, hey, I must really like this person if I'm helping them out. Same goes for when you ask for a favor. If they say yes, their brain starts thinking, I must like this person if I'm doing stuff for them. The dream scenario is, both of you are giving and taking equally. That's when the warm fuzzies really start flowing and your bond gets stronger than ever. Now let's tackle the third and final key concept, respect. This is the secret sauce that keeps relationships sizzling long after the honeymoon phase. Trust me, this book drops some serious wisdom on this one. Now, I'll be honest. When I first picked up this book, I was a bit skeptical. I thought, oh great, another one of those pickup artist guides? You know the type, all about manipulating people's emotions like it's some kind of twisted game. Not cool, right? But let me tell you, this book flipped the script. It's all about mutual respect, and that's what sets it apart from those shady PUA tactics. See, those PUA strategies are all about tearing people down. They'll butter you up, then suddenly hit you with criticism, trying to make you feel small and desperate for their approval. It's like emotional whiplash, and it's not okay. Here's the thing, a lot of the extreme views on love you see online are playing the same game. Whether it's old-school male chauvinism or some radical feminist ideas, they're both working on the same faulty assumption that for one person to win in love, the other has to lose. But this book says, both people could win. To make this happen, all we need to do is self-esteem boosting. It's like relationship judo, and it goes like this. Show you're into them. Don't play it cool, let them know you dig their vibe. Really listen and show you get where they're coming from. Keep the good vibes flowing. Little compliments, inside jokes. Make them feel special every day. When the moment's right, hit them with the big guns. Sincere, heartfelt praise. Now, you might be thinking, isn't this just flattery? But hold up, it's way more than that. It's about figuring out how they see their best self and helping them get there. Let me give you an example. The author's brother, Larry, married an older woman named Regina. At first, the author was scratching her head, wondering what the deal was. Then she saw Regina praising Larry's cooking skills and it all clicked. Regina was supporting Larry's dream of being a top chef, and that meant the world to him. But it's not just about giving compliments, it's about how you receive them too. Instead of just saying thanks or brushing it off, try something like, I'm glad you noticed that. You're pretty awesome yourself. See what we did there? You both walk away feeling great. When you put all this together, you get this awesome cycle of mutual support. I make you feel special, you make me feel perceptive, and we both come out winning. Remember, folks, no love is worth losing yourself over. True love is about lifting each other up, not tearing each other down. All right, let's wrap this up with a neat little bow. We've just unpacked how to make anyone fall in love with you. The author boils it all down to 3 magic ingredients: similarity, equivalence, and respect. Let's break it down one last time. First up, similarity. This is your ticket to that initial spark. We're talking shared interests, values that click, and seeing eye to eye on what love means. The more you're on the same wavelength, the easier it is to connect. It's like finding your tribe, you know? Next, equivalence steps into the spotlight when things start getting serious. It's all about balance, in looks, wealth, smarts, personality, the whole shebang. But here's the kicker, you can level up in these areas. Even your appearance isn't set in stone. And remember, this balance keeps mattering even when you're all coupled up. It's about give and take, folks. Last but definitely not least, respect. This is the secret sauce that keeps love fresh long after the butterflies have settled. It's not about playing mind games or trying to one-up each other. Nope, it's about building each other up. When you both feel valued and appreciated, that's when the magic really happens. Now, here's a little insider info. A colleague of mine swears by this book. It totally reshaped how she sees love. When I asked her what stuck with her the most, she didn't miss a beat. It's all about being genuine. I know, it sounds like something you'd find on a greeting card. But hear me out. You can fake the funk for a while, but true love is about keeping it real for the long haul. No masks, no games, just you being you. So, if you're on the hunt for love, real, lasting love, remember this. There is no way to sincerity, because sincerity itself is the path. What do you think? Did this book change how you see relationships? Are you ready to put these ideas into action? Drop a comment below.